How's it going, everybody? I'm Lewis, also known as Skettles, and welcome to the 30th, and I'll say this again because I never expected to get this far, the 30th devlog for my Iron Age fantasy tower defense game, Project Torrim. Last week I made myself look quite foolish by creating the first sounds for the game. Check out that video in the cards. This week I continue to look foolish by creating sounds for the enemies and bosses. To start this week off was a real struggle. I was aware I'd have to create a lot of sounds because there are 7 enemies and 7 bosses, which I wanted to have about 3 variations each, meaning I'd have to create 42 sounds. I then realised I didn't actually know what half the animals sounded like. Along with this, I woke up late on Monday, which gave me very little time to do anything and sapped much of my motivation. However, I am determined to get this game done. I looked up the animal sounds, and by Tuesday I was making myself look like an idiot once again. This one's so bad. This one is so bad. With these recordings done, I layered and edited the sounds for each enemy. Finally, I put the sounds in game. The first was for the yak. The second for the goat. The third for the snake. The fourth for the bison. The fifth for the rhinoceros. The sixth for the lion. And the final sound was for the elephant. I'm pretty happy with the results of these sounds, although I'm not too convinced with the lion. I kind of wanted to make it sound more of a growl, but it's more of a grunt at this point. By the time I'd finished these sounds and got them in game, I only had 1 day left in my week. However, things were looking up. I had fresh motivation from hearing the sounds in game. I was inspired by listening to Matt Bull's game development podcast, check out that in the cards. And I had the Friday afternoon off, which meant I had more time to develop. The plan for each boss sound was simple. Does the boss need a new sound, or can I edit an existing sound to create it? In the end, I decided to adapt the yak sounds for the white bull, the goat sounds for the fawn, snake sounds for the hydra, and bison sounds for the minotaur. This left me with 3 sounds to create, one for the Atenei, one for the griffin, and one for the cyclops, which required me to look a little bit foolish once more. Hey. With these sounds ready, I put them in game. The first is for the white bull. The second for the fawn. The third for the hydra. The fourth for the minotaur. The fifth for the Atenei. Sixth for the griffin. And finally the cyclops. Once again, I'm pretty happy with how these sounds turned out. What do you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. This brings my development week to a close. I'm fairly happy with the majority of the sounds I've made so far, and I don't have many left to create. Next week I plan on trying to create some music for the game. Like sound effects, this is something I have very little experience in. I plan on trying out LMMS, so subscribe to find out how well that goes. I hope you enjoyed watching this devlog for Project Torrim. Leave the video a like to let me know you did. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.